Hi and welcome to episode 3, series 1 of Rob Purfield's DriveTime video podcast. In this episode, I'd like to talk to you about upselling of aftersales, particularly the upselling of amber work. The problem with amber work for many people, and I've spoken to a lot of service advisors who, when they phone customers up about amber work that's been put in the diary but not pre-booked, is they get to the customer and the customer says, "Yep, thanks for the reminder, but I've already had it done, thank you." That's because the process of the vehicle health check actually, from a psychological point, opens up something called a thought loop. If I take my car in for a service, and if I'm a typical customer, which I think I am, when I take my car in, I don't expect anything to be wrong with it. But I do accept that as part of the process, there is going to be a vehicle health check. And if somebody comes back to me and says, "Your brakes need doing," that's news to me. If they don't need doing immediately, what happens is I leave the dealership knowing that I've got a future potential problem with my brakes. And that opens a thought loop in my mind. And at an unconscious level, that problem of the brakes is always there. I might not be aware of it, I might not consciously think about it all the time. But maybe 3-4 weeks down the line, I'm sat at home and I'm flicking through the paper or I'm watching TV, and somebody like Halfords or Quick Fit or National Tyre or somebody, they've got an advert running that says they're doing a special on brakes this bank holiday weekend, and if you think you've got a problem with your brakes, then you should come and see us and we'll have a look, no obligation, completely free of charge. I left your dealership knowing that I had a problem with my brakes. I've not heard from you because we estimated it was going to be 9-10 weeks before you would call. But here I am 4 or 5 weeks in, and Halfords are offering to have a look at my brakes for free. So I take my car in. Obviously I've got another 5 weeks wear on them, so they're nearly worn down to where we were thinking of taking action. Halfords point this out, we pay them, they do the brakes, and you've missed the work. If you get people booked on a VIP flexible appointment, they don't leave the dealership thinking that they've got a problem with the brakes. They leave knowing that there's a future issue with the brakes coming up, and because they've got an appointment booked, they actually close that thought loop and think, well, that's okay, I've dealt with it. So, good selling. I hope that helps you convert more amber work and keep more customers in your workshop, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. If you need anything, then please feel free to download any of my stuff from the website, robpurfield.com. Feel free to contact me with any questions, and please do leave a comment down here. I do love to hear from you. It's great to swap stories, and look forward to speaking to you next time.